Hey peoples, Karina here, coming to you with this video. As you see, the title is below. I got a few minutes until I put them clothes in the dryer. Cause them downstairs. But anyway, just want to make a quick video about this here. Because I will be doing other videos a little bit later on when I finish doing what I'm doing. But look, a lot of people get this thing right here twisted. Jezebel is not a woman who wears makeup. Sure, in the Bible, yeah, not only did she wear makeup, but Queen Esther wore makeup. All the other queens wore makeup. Everything like that. But see, here's the thing. Jezebel, and it can be a man or a woman. It can operate in a man or a woman. But a lot of times, that spirit will try to operate through a woman, especially a weak woman. A woman that feels like, okay, I don't have no say-so over nothing. So, yeah, how can I manipulate that situation? Like, shit, some of y'all dudes is married to Jezebel right now. Let me tell you how. She'll control your whole fucking life and make you think that her ideas are your ideas, okay? Even though in the back of your mind, you're like, wait, this is not my idea. But, you know, I love her, so I'm going to roll with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jezebel encouraged her husband, at the same time ran over her husband. When you don't let your husband be the man of the house, and when I say man of the house, I don't mean that means that you're supposed to sit there, be quiet, not talk with him, and not, you know, bounce ideas off of each other, because that's not that's not what that means, okay? It's not a woman who wears makeup to church. Like, when I used to go to church a lot, when I used to go to church, period, every time they saw me walk up in the building, I could have on a pantsuit or whatever, hair done, looking cute, makeup, lipstick, because I've worn red lipstick for years, okay? I switch it up sometime, but I wear red lipstick for years. So they would go, you know, I'm sitting there quiet as fuck. I ain't trying to control nothing. I'm just being me. I'm just sitting the fuck there, okay? And it's like, you know, then all of a sudden, you get a lady pastor want to come up and start speaking about Jezebel. Maybe this woman is less attractive than the woman she's claiming to be Jezebel. Or, you know, put it like this. Church women get catty too. As a matter of fact, they more catty than any other women's in the world. Why? Because they feel like if they say hallelujah, praise God, that you're just going to completely just push it out your mind and be like, no, she's not being manipulative. That woman could put the same makeup on as the more attractive woman and still feel less than about herself. Now, people can't control what they look like, because I'm like this. I bet you if I took a makeup wipe and took up my lipstick and I still look good, what you gonna do? You gonna call me a Jezebel still? No, ain't nobody up in here trying to fuck with your husband. If that's really your husband out there in the ethers, you know what I'm saying? Because if God didn't tie that together before time, that it's not your husband, okay? Not sorry, okay? So it's like this. Jezebel is somebody, anybody that wants control by any means necessary. They'll do shit like how they want to do it and say, oh, well, so-and-so told me I could do this. And then you check with so-and-so, be like, no, I didn't say you could do that. They want control at all costs. They don't care how they got to get it. They don't care who they hurt. You know, they're master manipulators, put it like that. Master manipulators, and they can manipulate so good, they'll make you believe a lie, and they even believe their own lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of women are preaching and prophesying off their own hurts. They're prophesying out of their own hurts. Okay? Like, say, let me give you a for instance. Okay, say somebody is preaching, and a woman is preaching, and she's telling people, say she's preaching a sermon on Valentine's Day. And she's preaching to the single women out there that God might not have a mate for you. Now, I know you're crying and you feeling lonely and this and that, but God may not have a mate for you. She prophesying out of her own hurts, because if you have a desire inside of you to be married, you think God is going to let you go through this whole world like sad and lonely because you feel like you want to be married, and then the first thing they pop off is be like, love yourself. Yeah, to love yourself is to want to have love for yourself, and you want to give it to somebody else. Not just know anybody. Not just know anybody. That person that is for you. Okay? Wanting to be married is not loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? When a person feels like they're not going to be a whole person unless they get married, then that's a problem, okay? You got to look at yourself like you a whole person, regardless. If you don't see yourself as a whole person, you only prolonging the person that's supposed to be yours, that's predestined to be yours. And also, don't get it twisted. Because people marry other folks, that don't mean that's their person. You can have a shit ton of kids for a person, but that does not mean, I feel like I got an eyelash in my eye. That does not mean that they're your person, okay? If that were to be true, that everybody that had kids was meant to stay together, explain to me, don't explain, but explain to me why it's so many single mothers out here. Do you think now, given the fact that some women intentionally get pregnant to trap a man, and a lot of times it don't work, but then sometime it does until God get ready to shake that shit apart, and now you got innocent people, innocent little kids involved in your fuckery, okay? Because the thing is this, a lot of women don't go out here intentionally. I'm not speaking for all. A lot of women don't go out here intentionally trying to get pregnant with somebody that they really didn't have any intentions on being with, okay? That's not always the case. A lot of times people will get together and they're like, oh, I love you. I'm like, I love you too. Like, oh, we're going to have a baby. Da, da, da. They loved each other at first. But somehow, when something is not for you, it just has a way of just being chaotic. And it doesn't matter how much you try not to show it to other people. When something is not for you, it's going to show. Because the people that can discern spiritually will know that that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here who have kids and then they get married to somebody else or whatever like that. A lot of times, like I say, a lot of women don't go out there willfully. Not speaking for all, and I keep saying that. A lot of women don't go out here and just look for somebody to have a baby with. Most of the time when they have a baby with a person, they think that this is going to be their forever person. Or they successfully trap the person into marrying them. Trapped, manipulated, followed somebody's advice to say, you should marry this person. I think they're the bombs for you, but you're suffering inside. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, okay? People trying to talk you into marrying your baby daddy because y'all got a kid and you know you don't love that motherfucker because that motherfucker done put you through hell right after you had the baby or before, whatever like that. Come on now. A kid does not solidify a stable marriage. It's how do you feel about the person on the inside of you? If y'all didn't have no kids and y'all didn't share no properties together, how do you feel with this person standing in front of you? Do they value you? Do they respect you? Do they love you for who you are? Or do they look at you as a project and they try to change you? Okay? That's how so many men end up getting married to somebody harboring a Jezebel spirit, whether the woman look good or not. She manipulates things to make the home seem like it's being ran by you, but it's not really being ran by you. If you can't make decisions to do something without consulting your wife, and you don't even trust, put it like this. Say you as a man, you want to make a big purchase, something for yourself, and y'all can afford it, and you just buy it and you bring it home, and your wife start bitching about it, and you tell her, well, we can afford it, I work hard, so I decided I wanted to buy this for me. If a man works hard and he's taking care of your ass, you shouldn't ask him why he go buy whatever he buy for himself. He's already taking care of you. Let him buy himself a gift to say, I love me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I make it a point now that when I go to work, whatever I make sure I take something out for myself, not just live to pay bills, okay? It's not, it's not a big thing to be bitching about a man wanting to buy something for himself. He's always taking care of you. He's always taking care of the kids. Why in the fuck should it matter if he buys a leather jacket? Why? Why should it matter if he decided he wanted to buy some sports memorabilia? He's taking care of you, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. Leave him the fuck alone about that, okay? Some women look for shit to bitch about. Now, I can see if he ain't taking care of the home or nothing like that, and he putting his wants before the wife and the kids' needs, then that's a whole nother subject altogether. That's when you got to consult with your wife if you could buy something, or you got to consult with your husband before you buy something. I mean, here's the thing. If you are saving towards a goal, then yes, you should do it. But if you are already stable, and somebody like me, say I go out one day and I just be like, okay, well, I want to go buy me like 3-pack of tarot cards and a new crystal. I think I would say probably all of that would maybe be somewhere around about $100, depending upon the size of the crystal and then the grade of the tarot cards, whatever. But I'm just using that as an example, okay? I can't even talk. Using that as an example. And the husband knows you like these things. And as long as he knows that you done took care of buying grocery, cooking for the house, taking care of your responsibilities and shit like that, it should be no problems with whatever you're trying to do. Okay? Some people just look for shit to bitch about. A Jezebel spirit wants to know the who, the what, the when, the why, the how, and and why you ain't do it my way. I mean, normal people want to know the who, the what, the when, the where, how, but I mean, like, why you didn't do it my way? Okay? Why you ain't do it my way? Jezebel don't like nobody else having the spotlight but them. You know what I'm saying? And when I say them, it could be a man or a woman. So if you can't see yourself with a person when you remove all outside extremities, just hypothetically saying, push them all to the side and look directly at the person, do you love them for who the hell they are or who the hell you want them to be? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Because I know, with the fact that I've been there and done that, I don't want to wake up every day and look at somebody and say, damn, this ain't the life I had hoped for. That's hell. I did it for 2 years. That's hell. And I'm thankful for all the shit that I done went through before, because it's like I'm not no stranger to motherfuckers talking shit about me, because I be like, look, this don't feel right to me, I'm out. And that's how you break somebody with that type of spirit. That, sure, they might be mad, but it's like this. If it's not something that benefits the both of y'all, and it makes one person feel lovely, but it makes the other person feel like shit, that's an imbalance, okay? And it got to be, look, this ain't never been about me. It's always been about you. But anyway, when somebody really love you, they make shit about you. And that's going to be on both ends. When your man win, you win. When your woman win, you win. Not this, the woman find a better job before the man, or the man find a better job before the woman, and then the other motherfuckers changing their ringtone in the phone to Kendrick Lamar. Be humble, okay? Like, when you hear it ringing, you be like, the fuck? Yeah, that shit actually fucking happened. Fucking happens. Like, what's that? Be like, oh, that's for everybody. I'm like, how? So you mad because I got another job that was better for me, and you're mad because you were looking but you didn't find one? So that's an indication that at some point it's conditional love. Because if two people supposed to be together, they not gonna be jealous of each other coming up. One come up before the other one, you bring the other one up. Or if one's having a little bit of trouble finding the job that they want or need or whatever like that, you pick up the extra slack. Why y'all together? You can't be like, well, I ate today, but he ain't ate today because, you know, he ain't got a job right now. You don't go telling people that shit about your husband. The fuck? You love him, don't you? Cover his ass like he covered your ass when he let you stay at home for about 3 years and don't work. Don't forget that shit, okay? Don't never forget that shit. Not ever. It's always the people who be misusing stuff. And then lose it and be like, oh, I don't understand. It's like, God always give you a word about somebody else, but he don't never give you a word about you. So you don't never see the error of your ways. You don't never see how you can change. But it's always you looking at that man on what he needs to change. How about you need to be real with yourself and sit down in front of him face to face and let him know why you are the way you are. Why you act the way you act. Why your conscience is killing you, because you put him in a predicament that you knew he was not ready for. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to end this video and go check on my clothes, and I'll be back with the second video. Talk to y'all in a minute. Bye.